I know. I already have the body of a god. Unfortunately, Buddha isn't the first thing that comes to people's minds when you think of a modern athlete. Although it isn't totally ludicrous, if that's what you're going for. I'm actually pretty lucky to have a small gym in my house. And I know what you're thinking. How does someone with a gym in their house become such a sausage roll? Well, it's genetics. But actually, my current state is from years of neglect, and it would be nice not to be out of breath after walking my dog around the block. So what has always been the problem is all the choice out there on what to do and the price of buying a system, especially as I don't know if I can keep to it. The few times I have gone really all in and they've really worked out have been a diet, and this was specifically a calorie deficit with some hunger inhibitors. Honestly, it was great. I dropped 20 kilograms within a few months. Problem was, it wasn't really sustainable, as I didn't want to stay on packet food for the rest of my life. I went back to my old ways, back to my pre-diet weight, plus a little extra cushioning. Another time was I was following an app. That was a full body weight exercises, and it took around 40 minutes a day. I was able to keep it up for 12 months and was at a state of being able to do burpees comfortably and jumping push-ups. But then it was coming up for renewal, and to be fair, the actual visual changes to my physique, at least to me, were not enough to justify the investment of going any longer. Which in hindsight is because I didn't change the lifestyle all that much. I still drank, and I still overate. So, what have I learned? Diet is important. Actually, more important than exercise in terms of losing the weight. And second, I need to have a course if I'm going to maintain some consistent exercise. Otherwise, it's just me deciding on exercising, and I'd probably decide not to. So, what am I going to do? Well, I found this old magazine book from 2012. Although 2012 was over a decade ago, and just saying that out loud is terrifying and makes me feel like I've been insulted, the human body has not evolved all that much since then. So, the principles should remain the same. Exercise more, eat less, equals healthy body. Some of the other principles in this magazine include cardio and strength training are just as important as each other. Diet is an essential component, not just a support strategy. Exercise done in hard bursts will get you into better shape faster. Weight sessions for big muscle groups should be interspersed with workouts that focus on strengthening the smaller, more injury-prone joints and muscles. And muscles should be developed to be functional. Crunches and sit-ups are only a small part of getting a six-pack, and you need to drink water. A lot of water. Also, stretching is important, rest is also important, but it doesn't mean being completely inactive, and all-round clean living will accelerate any fitness goals. In terms of diet, there's a lot of science to say that actually it doesn't really matter what you eat. The only thing that matters is the overall calorie intake. So, that said, the typical calorie intake for someone who is 85 to 105 kilograms is, if they are sedentary, 2,403 calories to 2,700 calories. If they're lightly active, it's 2,957 calories to 3,324 calories. If they're really active, it's 2,957 calories to 3,324 calories. And if they're heavily active, it's 3,881 calories to 4,363 calories. We can use 2,500 calories a day as a guide, which would get us down to 85 kilograms if we did nothing else. And then that would be sustainable. More difficult is working out just what goes into those 2,500 calories. As for instance, beer in Germany, it doesn't have any kind of calorie, doesn't say it. So you know it's full of nutrients. So to be on the safe side, I'm gonna have to remove beer as part of my staple diet. I'll try this for a while and give updates, and there are some other things I want to try too, like intermittent fasting, or as it's known to us professionals, skipping breakfast. But for now, it's going to be following this guide, eating less, drinking less beer. Wish me luck. Yes. Oh, we need stronger weights.
Why not with Annabelle?
No.
I'm alive.
Excellent technique.
Now me and Daddy, after Elliot, it's one more time with you.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Why is this moving?
Oh.
You didn't film
Leon.
I say one down. No, not.